In the top left we have, or sorry, in the bottom left we have MC from Team SK Gaming. It's an international team. A lot of people says, well, who else is on SK? MC, I believe, is the primary player on SK, just independently contracted. Against this player in the top right, QXC from Team Complexity, the recent graduate from Harvey Mudd College, now full-time into Starcraft II professional gaming. QXC, one of the, for a while, a big hero amongst American players, especially with his all-kill against Incredible Miracle, against the current champion from GSL. QXC has a lot of potential, and a lot of people said if you went full-time, imagine the possibilities. And this is the march of triumph for QXC back into pro gaming.
Yeah, I think so. I can't wait to see QXC get his form back.
Yeah, me too.
Because I think he's one of the few Americans, in my opinion, that have a lot of potential and has, you know, had the, I guess, tournament runs to actually say, or have that experience, not to have those jitters or nervousness, etc. But I want to actually go into something that the viewers don't know at home, and it's what we were talking about in between the cast. You know, it was very apparent on Twitter that Squirtle apparently is doing a very aggressive build against Bomber right now. And it really shows you the switch in metagame for Protoss. I mean, Protoss is saying, okay, well, normally at this, you know, 10-minute, 11-minute, 12-minute stage, I am the most defensive player in the world. But now all of a sudden, they're preparing and kind of like countering hard for those dropships to come. They're saying, I know it's going to come. Let me just prepare for it really, really nicely and try to punish you for it. Yeah.
Protosses are being really aggressive in game.
And honestly, I think that's why we see, I mean, when's the last time you saw ghost pushes like that? I think that's why we're actually seeing it, because it counters that style. It's just on the map. I don't think you can really afford to do a push like that. So I think QXC theoretically is correct with doing that push, just to switch it up and put that into the metagame, so showing that he is capable of doing that.
Yeah. QXC's an extremely cerebral player.
Oh, yeah.
I know for a while he asked for interns on his stream who's willing to crunch numbers and figure out a lot of math. And that's just kind of the guy he is. Really thinks about the game a lot. Now, he definitely put a lot of thought into this build. You can see he has 2 racks prepared, and it makes it look like a 1 barracks fast expand with no gas. MC is usually pretty psychic about these kinds of things, but he hasn't caught whiff of that because QXC did a fantastic job of locking the probe inside to his main base. And MC, for this point on, is going to chrono boost out some Stalkers, exactly what he needs at this point. Dual site, kind of an interesting map to go for 2 racks though, because it's very dangerous to go for any kind of Nexus first, like what MC did on Tal'Darim Altar.
This is an interesting way to actually open up. I think this is like popularized a lot by Alive. He does this all the time on Antigua Shipyard. And basically what he tries to do is exploit that timing when you're just taking your expansion as Protoss and you're pressuring with your Zealot Stalkers just to actually you know, see what's going on. And those 4 Marines should have gone in a while ago, but they were just staying there, as I saw on the mini-map. This one Stalker will be able to get in here. He was able to clean up 4 Marines, now probably 5 Marines. This is really cost efficient, but let's see how well these 4 Marines do over here.
And the Marines are now inside. MC will have 1 Stalker chrono boosted out. And we see that MC has killed off his share of units. Now QXC is working on these probes very nicely. MC using another chrono boost of desperation, trying to pull his probes immediately to trap the Marines. And with that, QXC targets down another probe. Very big wins, but over back at the natural, MC is the one also starting to wreak havoc. You can see his Stalkers are running back as fast as they can. Great control out of our Korean Protoss. MC trying to see if he can kill the Marines before the bunker finishes, and he does. Another one pops, and it doesn't even matter though, because MC originally was losing a lot of workers, but he's traded a fair enough amount of minerals as well.
Workers killed 8-4 in favor of QXC, actually. The Harvester tab shows 21-20. He has already, through all of this, gone in double gas as well. That's really interesting. Getting his gas out really, really fast. Actually, good timing for QXC. I'm surprised he was able to do that under all the stress of that early game pressure. But now it's 3 Stalkers, and he knows that this bunker is very awkwardly positioned. Now, there is the potential for a flank, but I think there's just too many Stalkers in this position. A very tough position for QXC.
QXC is not going to die from this, hopefully, but I mean, he shouldn't necessarily die. It's just this is more harassment from MC to capitalize on the fact that QXC doesn't have any real weight for these Stalkers until these Marauders pop out. Now that these Marines are trapping, you can see one of the Stalkers is about to drop, and it does. And with that, you can see MC is trying to just pick off workers, even out the worker count, because before, if he tried to play with even amount of workers with double orbital, would just be behind. And with that, look at how aggressive MC is able to do. This is very reminiscent of Hug style.
This is actually unbelievable. I can't believe this is happening. You know, he's basically winning the game with one gateway. This is one gateway economy, or one gateway production.
Oh
GG.
my goodness, wow, GG.
Wow.
Yeah, MC
Really well
takes
played.
game number 2 in a very, very quick fashion. And I still don't think QXC should have died there, but you're talking about the awkward bunker placement, and that matters a lot, especially if for some reason you can push the Stalkers back and have the Marauders zone that control there and make sure to force Stalkers to make a hard decision of running by, taking some extra damage. It's a very delicate situation, but in the end, MC capitalized perfectly, sees a small opening, and completely winds it to a win.
I think QXC has a giant advantage there if he just makes the command center on the top of his wall, or his ramp. That way, the Zealot does no damage. It's 4 Marines against a Stalker. That's GG no re. And he's in a really good position. So it's unfortunate, but QXC is going to take the 2-0 loss there. MC will take it. Congratulations to him. He's doing well as he just 3-2'd Stefano
And he's
in
in
the
the
Red
grand
Bull.
Finals. Yep.
My God, that guy is so good, man.
I mean, MC still has an absurd win rate. Everyone says, like, wow, he's great PvP, and his PvZ is out of this world. He says it's his best matchup. MC's still 66% in this matchup, Protoss versus Terran. So
Unbelievable.
definitely one of the top Protoss players. In fact, he's still on my map for top 2 Protosses in the world. That game and series is brought to you by Azo, the people who provide monitors for NASL Season 3. Thank you so much to them for providing this technology. And with that, that should do it. Visit them at azo.com.
Our next match is going to be Sheth versus Morrow. So stay tuned for that, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back after this quick commercial break.